conventional concert setting for us, but we live in Wisconsin and we can't control the weather, so here we are. We're looking forward to sharing our music with you this morning. We've got some great selections worked up for you. And the first is Fanfare for Flight by Adrian Sims. Thank you. Our next selection is a four-movement symphony by Brian Balmages called Elements. Each movement of the symphony is depicting a different element, beginning with air, water, earth, and concluding with fire. So through the music in all four of these movements, you're gonna really get some good imagery. Of course, air very minimalistic, water very lush. Earth is very quick-paced and light-moving, and fire is, well, it sounds like a fire in a good way. So we hope you enjoy. I'm making sure my percussionists have a big changeover before this piece, making sure I give them enough time because they are busy. I also want to just welcome to the stage Mr. Norm Yamato, who's playing piano for us on this one. As I said, our percussionists are very busy, and we have great piano players, but we just don't have enough bodies back there to cover it all, so he's stepping in for us, and we thank him for that. So, we hope you enjoy Elements. once again. This next piece merits some explanation and is much different in character than what you just heard. An American Elegy by Frank Kelly was written both in memory of the victims and to honor the survivors of the Columbine High School shooting in 1999, or 98, 99, thank you. It was a long time ago, I was in like 4th grade. But this very, very solemn piece of music, the composer writes in his notes that above all, this piece is meant to be an expression of hope. It has been an interesting conversation that we've been having during rehearsals that with this piece of music that is not necessarily technically complex to play like the last one was, notes and rhythms are quite simple, but the notes on the page aren't enough and don't get the message across. So we've talked a lot about you have to feel this for it to really work. So there's been a lot of discussion centering around that. And one thing we did talk about, the last time that the high school band performed this piece of music was back when our seniors, I think, would have been in 7th or 8th grade. So nobody, the whole band has changed over since then. But one of the days of my life that I will never forget was about 2 weeks before the concert was when the shooting at Parkland High School in Florida took place. And that group back then, we had the same discussion about how you have to feel this music. And that day, the day after that happened, they really felt it because they knew that 16 people their age, just like them, were there one day and not the next. And so, again, it's been an extensive conversation. They've done a terrific job with it. It's very, very beautiful. One of my favorite pieces of all time. One of the big moments in this, you will see one of our trumpet players leave the stage in the middle of the piece. That is designed. There is an offstage trumpet solo that will be played later, and there's symbolism there that is a heavenly voice crying out in memory. So we hope you enjoy this beautiful, beautiful piece of music. right. We'll get ourselves together after that a little bit. Say a few just thank yous. Number one person I want to thank today is Mr. Tim Getchell, one of our technology aficionados, for helping us get the stream videos set up for today under the circumstances, and while doing it for all of our concerts, he is incredibly helpful to us, and we are very appreciative for that. Secondly, just a big thank you to the entire community for coming out in February. It is March now, yay, clocks change soon. To our annual dinner and silent auction fundraiser. The totals are in on that. We raised over $4,400 towards our music parents organization that will directly benefit our students, so that's a terrific thing. As always, thank you to everybody, both here and online, that were able to come out for that. We'll be back in action here as a full group again in May. It's hard to believe that we have one full concert left this year. I'm hoping that snow will not be an issue. But that will be, of course, our final high school band concert of the year, where we'll recognize our seniors, taking care of end of the year awards and recognition, and that's always a great time. That'll be on May 8th. The date on that is in your program as well. So we close today with something much lighter in nature. This is music from Disney's Encanto. That will conclude the high school portion of our program. We're going to stay up here and we are going to pass in all the music we just played. So, thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day. All right. Well done. So you all heard that. Let's go in reverse order. So grab the conto and pass that